Enough is enough. All right, let's talk about...
K-E-T-H.
All right, Nikocado. We've arrived at the main feast. Nikocado. Now, I've had a long and storied past with Nick. We've had lots of tits and tats.
Yeah.
And we almost got him in the studio once. We bought him even a hotel and a plane ticket. He canceled last minute, and he kept the plane ticket. He used the plane ticket to come visit a friend.
We did tell him he could.
We told him that was fine.
Yeah.
To do.
Yeah.
Because we weren't able to get it refunded, so we said just feel free to use it. Not trying to call him out on that.
Well, it did work out in his favor, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
The invite is always open, Nick. For example, I emailed you this morning. We would love to have you.
Well, we're both skinny now.
Yep.
So let's be skinny together. I'll do a skinny mukbang with you. So apparently he disappeared for 7 months. Is that right?
Yes.
He disappeared and he came back finally with this video called 2 Steps Ahead. Let's watch it and discuss. This video is going bananas.
Yeah.
32 million views in 2 days. That's crazy. Nick is back.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's called 2 Steps Ahead. Now, what's with the banana or what the fuck? The panda mask.
Okay, so here's something interesting. Is Nick is quoted saying that the panda head is a reference to things not being black and white online.
Stupid.
However, he has a very famous feud with a YouTuber named Stephanie Sue, who had a video called "Why I'm Afraid of Nikocado Avocado." She detailed like she had a very negative experience. He was pressuring her to talk about stuff in videos. It wasn't healthy for her. She posted about it. However, her husband,
shit. Yeah,
he remains anonymous online, and he wears a panda head. So people were like, "Girl, you're shading her."
Same too. It's literally the same.
Yeah, that's the same mask. Huh? That's a call out.
Totally.
He's coming, girl.
Her video has, I checked this morning, 16 million views.
You know, I was gonna watch it last night, but then I was like, this is 4 years old. I don't care.
Yeah,
So I
it
didn't watch
basically was, they were collabing. He made her feel uncomfortable. He wanted her to talk about like gossip stuff. And he was kind of referencing like a conversation they had off cam when she was like, we didn't even have that conversation off camera. Like, I don't know what he's talking about, like trying to stir shit up. And she just felt super uncomfortable. And then they had more text exchange that were uncomfortable.
Okay, so there's some. I mean, it's Nikocado. He has conflicts.
Yes.
Although in-person conflict is obviously weirder and more uncomfortable.
Right.
Mine with him is just like I feel very impersonal and silly. But if I met with him in person and he was actually making me uncomfortable, that'd be a lot weirder. So anyway, here it is. 2 steps ahead.
2 steps ahead.
You could actually do 2 steps lower on the decibel because this audio sucks.
A lot of floor noise.
What the fuck, man?
I am always 2 steps ahead. This has been the greatest social experiment of my entire life. It's alluring, it's compelling, it's gripping to observe all these unwell, disoriented beings roam the internet in search of stories, ideas, rivalries, where they feel encouraged and engaged, where they involve themselves with the stories and become a product of influence. Thirsty for distraction from time on...
A little dramatic. It's not, what is this? Shakespeare at the Park? Let's cut to the chase. He lost weight. All right, sorry. I'll be less vague.
Oh, one more thing chat wants me to mention. In the video that Stephanie posted, she mentions that she has security cameras in her house, and he was taking photos of... He says, because he wanted a security system as well, it made her uncomfortable. It was,
that's weird. That would creep me out. especially if he's already making me feel uncomfortable and then he's taking photos of all your security cameras. That's
Yeah, no, the
very,
panda head is
so
definitely
weird.
shade, I think.
Did she show the footage of him taking photos of it?
I don't think so.
Oh, that would've been
Let me
good.
check.
Wow. I mean, he's a weird dude. There's no question, but like, wow, that is definitely uncomfortable.
Spent spoiling their minds, yet stimulating them at the same time. It's brilliant. And it's dangerous.
What is bro talking
I
about?
feel as if I'm monitoring.
I'll be honest. I started playing this when it came out, and I closed it because it made me uncomfortable.
Me too.
I was playing it on 2x speed, and it was so slow still.
It's scary.
He just won't get to the point.
Should I speed it up? Because it's 23
mean,
minutes.
Yeah,
long.
put it on two speed.
You could 2x it. Maybe it'll make it a little too hard to understand.
I'll do
maybe
1.5.
1.5. 1.5.
One and a half. 1.5.
Yeah.
Come on.
But yeah, well, I guess let's get through it. But I'm not sure I understand the moral of the story that he's trying to.
My initial reaction was, "What's this? What's the social experiment?" I mean, you
Right.
gained a bunch of weight, and
then
you
you
did
lost
that to
it.
yourself, and then you lost it.
Yeah.
What's the experiment? Like, haha, fooled you. You thought I was fat, but you were fat.
And I was, but not for all of the time that you thought I was.
It's
Yeah, I did.
Well, let's see. Maybe he explains.
Ants on an ant farm. One follows another, follows another, follows another. It's mesmerizing. It's spellbinding. All these little
Oh my
consumers.
God!
All
Just
of
get
these
on
lost
with it.
and bored. People.
Like Disney villain shit.
People consuming anything that they're told to consume. So I am the villain. Because I've made myself one.
What's the villain? You just ate a bunch of food.
Everybody's got their little
I mean, he did get a
plans.
lot of hate from people, if that's what he means by villain, but I don't think he was really a villain.
Yeah, no, he's not a villain. Also, like, but here's the other thing. He was selling. He does OnlyFans for like fat, like feeder people. Seems like pretty obvious. Was that part of the social experiment? This.
I guess. Yeah, I don't really know again what the experiment was here.
Yeah, I guess if
I
he
need
can-
the abstract.
if he continues making I mean, like, no shade, if he continues making it slay, but if he does, wouldn't that mean it's not a part of the experiment?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, if he's just. That's what I'm struggling with this experiment thing. Can't we just lose weight? You know what I mean? Good for you. I'm happy for him.
Yeah,
No,
good
so-
for him.
yeah.
for
That is
sure.
tremendous. You know, he looks phenomenal. He lost, golly, he really did good for himself. So I'm happy for him on that. I guess he packaged it. I mean, people are paying attention. Fuck, 32 million. But I'm just a little lost. That's all.
And you will continue to consume these stories about me, year after year
What
after
stories?
year, for as long as I tell the internet that I am the villain. Stories that permeate and linger and infect the minds of the ants.
Is he being serious right now, or is he
I
being
think
silly?
he's trolling
Yeah, he's
to an
being
extent,
silly.
for sure.
I feel like that's a red line throughout all his content online. He kind of likes story building and kind of likes dramatizing stuff, just as a troll, kind of.
Except when I make fun of him.
Yeah, like an inside joke type thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Nick is a performer by nature. He's
Exactly.
he's a violin player. He went to school for
He's a
for
theater
arts.
kid.
He's a theater kid. He performed for us for years. We watched. Like,
Yeah.
he knows what he's doing. I think he's really channeled in, and at least I feel he has a vision. I would like to know more about it, though.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
vision hasn't been totally communicated to us, I suppose.
I feel like I just take it with a grain of salt. I think I'm enjoying it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be this grand thing. I think it's just silly, goofy.
Yeah, because
You know what I mean?
he says that it wasn't 7 months. He was like uploading videos.
That I don't believe.
I'm curious about it.
He's gone for 7 months. He obviously lost the weight in that 7 months.
You think
Right, so he's claiming that the last 2
He would need to
years
provide proof
content,
of that, which would be very easy to do
Yeah.
if he actually
definitely.
did that. Because there's no, I don't believe him. I don't believe he did that.
So I was
Really?
kind of skeptical of it too, but I looked at what the content was, and he really didn't post very frequently. After looking into it a little bit, I thought it was plausible that
I
he
also-
did what he said of pre-recording the content, because he really has not posted that many videos in the last 2 years.
I think that he Well, you got to exclude the last 7 months because he has actually been gone that 7 months.
Right, right.
So like the year and 3 months or the year and 5 months leading up to that, weren't we having live interactions?
Yeah.
Okay, so I looked back at that. That was he was supposed to come here January 2022.
Yeah.
That's over 2 years ago.
It does.
Over 2
That
years?
would work.
Yeah.
At any rate, I personally don't believe him. If he can provide proof that he did that, then like big ups, whatever.
Influence.
Again, even if it's true, I don't really understand. I guess it's cool to come back and be like, surprise, motherfuckers. But
Yeah.
I mean,
I
clearly it
think
was
so.
effective.
Is 250 pounds possible in 7 months?
that's what I was wondering that too.
Not
that's like
safely.
35 pounds a month, which is
So-
pretty.
Yeah, I feel
not
like-
safely at
So
all.
was the 250? Was that from when he was 400?
When he was 400, from 411 to his current weight is 250 pounds.
Yeah, because I remember
I
watching
don't-
videos back a little bit, and he said he's been losing weight. I saw a video earlier this morning, and it's like, oh, I've lost 50 pounds. So he was losing weight, and then he took a break, and then he lost the majority of the weight.
I think it's
You know what I mean?
possible he's lying about how much he weighed too. Because
Yeah.
I'm having trouble believing he weighed 450.
411.
411. Like
I mean,
again,
still.
I'm tall.
Yeah.
I'm significantly taller than him.
Yeah.
You know, I'm fairly tall and he's fairly short. I'm like a really tall guy, I think, in general.
Yeah. Well, I saw a video that he said he lost 50 pounds before this. So when we were talking about, and he was already down to 350, according to that. So he probably lost closer to 200 to maybe 170, 80,
So
something like that.
at my biggest, I was 250, and you guys were saying I was as fat as Nick. Okay,
Almost.
To be
Almost.
fair,
that's 150.
we didn't say a thing.
Dan did.
Dan did.
Yeah, I don't
And
remember.
It's okay. It's okay. But my point is that at my largest, and I have like 5 inches on him, I was 250. So if he's shorter and fatter, how could he be more than 300? Like, I don't get it.
I think he was.
There's no
And
way.
Can we find an image of him when he supposedly was at this peak for 411? Just see what he kind of looks like at that point?
Yeah, let's.
Because you're kind of right, Ethan. I don't know if I've ever seen a picture of him that looks like 400 plus.
400 at 5'5" is like
5'6".
bedridden, I
Yeah.
feel like, you know?
5'6". No,
5, he's 5'5", right?
5'6".
5'6", and 410 pounds, you said?
Yep.
Let's see if there's a picture of a 5'6", 410-pound person.
Rich Luck sent a dono.
Richie boy.
Hi.
Richie.
I guess it's possible. This guy says he weighed 410. Let me see.
Rich says, I think Nick is lying the house girl.
Yes, I'm with you. I see you, girl. Put on that crown, because you are queen.
Dan's the queen.
There's no way. The
Tired of
story is
Dan.
not adding up.
I can't stand Dan. All right, relax, you lame hoes. My life's a reality show. Rich got 'em talking like there's money I owe. It's funny I don't. Give 'em what they want and I won't. Keep talking about the drama unless it comes with a comma. My karma's diamond lay Chanel chakra collab. Reincarnate the style, bitch, I been did that. Okay. Leaving comments the house, you been said that. Saying I wouldn't last, bro, you been big.
Yeah, I don't know.
When's the last
Did you find a picture of Big Nick? Did you find a picture of Big Nick? Yeah, Nikocado at 410.
Big Nick.
I was waiting for the laughter.
We're looking.
Golly. Yeah, I don't know. It's not quite adding up. I'm gonna keep playing though.
The ants. Brainwash the ants. You are the ants. Today I woke up from a very long dream. And I also woke up having lost 250 pounds off of my body. Yet just yesterday,
I mean, yeah, he is. That is like, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I think
really quite big. But at 5'6".
And I will say his videos that he supposedly like compiled and then uploaded sparsely, they aren't like placed in a timeline. They are just like, I'm sitting here, I'm eating, and I'm like being silly. So it could have,
How many
he could have
videos did he
stalked
post?
them. I mean, actually, that's a good question. Let me see. Because
I
he
don't- I-
supposedly stopped posting. It's exactly 2 years ago.
I would guess that he's maybe 350 at most, personally, at his height. So if you're, let's say, he said he's down to what, 160 or something crazy? That's skinny legend status. So let's say he's 350 minus 160 is 190 pounds. 7 months, 190 pounds divided by 7 months is 27 pounds per month, which is very high, but potentially possible.
How many pounds per month?
27 pounds per month. That's
Divided by 4 is 7. Is
what,
it?
per week you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Well, so 27 would be like 4.2. Divided by 4.2 would be 6.4 pounds per week.
That's a lot.
That's like a pound every day.
I just found a cameo from 2023 December, and he doesn't look that big there. It seems like he
Ooh.
started.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Send me that.
I just did.
The Cameo is busting. What is that sound? I think we're having a computer explode from the heat.
Oh yeah, this cameo is pretty.
Wait, this Cameo is busting the story wide open then.
December 19 to 2023.
Looks like he's trying to make himself look bigger than he is.
Yeah, definitely.
Excuse me, Chief.
Oh yeah, he lost weight.
Yeah.
Now, listen here, peasant. Your siblings bothered me.
Okay, so if he made this at the end of 23, then what does that mean?
That he had started before losing weight. I mean, yeah, that means that he didn't lose it all during the 7 months he was away. It's another one from December.
I might be optimistic, but I believe him.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like he definitely started losing weight before those 7 months. So he probably had a couple of videos
I guess
stored.
what I'm debating is that I don't think he preloaded. Like he could have lost like 50 pounds without people really noticing, and then he disappears. So let's say he weighs 350. So he lost 50 pounds before he even left. Here, let's recalculate. Okay, so let's say he started his break at 300 because he lost 50 before.
Yeah.
300, and then he now weighs 160, right? He said, is that right?
He weighs 1. He's at 158.
Okay, let's say 160. So then that means he lost 140 pounds. 140 pounds divided by 7 months, that'd be 20 pounds per month. Which seems in the realm of possible. With an really extreme diet, right? It's possible.
20 pounds.
Well, I think they say 10 pounds per month is like a healthy fast. Healthy fast is 10 pounds per month.
Really?
No?
I thought it was like 1 to 2 pounds per week.
Yeah.
2 pounds per week is almost 10.
According to your boy ChatGPT,
Just under
generally
10.
4 to 8 pounds a month is what's considered healthy.
So, I mean, 8, yeah. Ask ChatGPT, is it possible to lose 20 pounds a month if you weigh 300 pounds at 5'6"?
20 pounds a month if you weigh pounds.
I mean, he could just provide proof. That would shut me up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just show me.
It says it's possible. It's not generally recommended as the long-term and sustainable approach to weight loss. Rapid weight loss, particularly at such a high rate, can come with risks, including muscle loss, nutritional.
I didn't say it's safe.
Well, yeah, I mean, you probably lose a lot more weight than that. You just stop eating entirely, but that's not a good idea.
Certainly not a good idea, no. And as far as social experiments, I don't know. The social experiment he ran was on his own heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's find out what happens. We're all watching.
People were calling me fat and sick and boring and irrelevant. People are the most messed up creatures on the entire planet. And yet I've still managed to stay 2 steps ahead of everyone.
2 steps ahead?
The audio is so bad.
Just very loud, the background noise.
On you.
What is he ahead of exactly?
I don't know. I don't know what's his point.
I do think that's funny because it's just like if we watch you, we're gonna watch what you put out, and we're gonna believe that that's you. Like, I wasn't behind.
It was him.
I just didn't know.
It just wasn't the present yet. It was the
Right.
past. It's
Yeah.
it's
Linear time.
Yeah.
I'm kind of convinced he preloaded videos now. Just looking, I found a video from a couple months back, and then I found a cameo from last Christmas, and just comparing, he's skinnier in the further back cameo
Yeah,
than
in
what he's in
retrospect,
one of the
you
newer
can see
videos.
that he was
That makes
losing
sense.
weight the whole time. Yeah, I mean,
Well, he
it's
was
possible.
definitely losing weight, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's bigger in the YouTube video he posted. At
He's bigger at
similar
the same time.
Yeah.
Can you do a comparison?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe just screenshot comparison? That'd be interesting.
I would definitely support what he's saying.
Oh, and then he does a mukbang, right? He does like a crazy ass noodle mukbang, and I'm like, oh my god, is he gonna just gain the weight back? Look at this. This is a nightmare. That is like that's a lot of calories. How does that even end up on his plate?
I don't think he eats all of it. Not even when he
God
was
forbid.
bigger.
I don't even know if that's possible, but still. He eats a lot of
I think
it.
Mr. Noodle really likes being in here. What's that, Noodle? What's that? Oh, so you get a taste test before I do. This is like kind of not fair.
Can birds eat that? I've never had a bird.
Can birds eat noodles?
Can they eat?
I can't imagine it's great.
That's called a bird grasshopper.
This says birds can eat plain cooked pasta, but it should be washed thoroughly to remove any oil.
That
or
doesn't
salt.
look plain. That looks
It
coated
looks
in
dressed.
fucking oil, car oil.
Covered in teriyaki sauce
Used
or
car
whatever.
oil.
Here he is.
A little bit.
Just eating the onions though.
Oh, Mr.
Just a
Noodle.
scallion.
Oh my God. Here, let me give you your mush. What,
Don,
here.
I'm worried about him. He's expressing way too
Try
much
some
like
of this.
excitement about eating
my
these
God.
noodles.
This is the life. This is the life. Oh my gosh. This
It doesn't
looks
help that it,
incredible.
like visually it's fucking vile. Like I'm sure it tastes good. Visually it looks horrific. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
It looks disgusting.
It looks good.
Mr. Noodle.
It looks like worms and earth, soil and shit. It's nasty.
Silly Goober said 2 steps ahead is a reference to a video he made 2 years ago where he did the same monologue.
Oh,
Gotcha.
wow.
Okay. He's 3 steps ahead.
Yeah.
Here he is.
Who knows how many steps ahead? He hasn't
So
revealed
many
how many steps. Shit. All right, go get him, Nick.
Oh, I gotta have this. This is worth my soul. This is worth everything in my soul. He seems to like it too. This is why I
He definitely should not let his
love
bird
life.
eat that.
I
feel like.
love spicy black bean noodles. And by the way, if you're new to Mr. Noodle can't taste spice. They don't have the receptors for it, and actually, spicy pepper is really good for their immune system. So, the vet and people they always recommend to give. So I'm just kind of mixing this around since I've
Give them noodles.
Well, he was talking about the spice specifically,
Sure.
but yeah, I don't know.
It's apparently black bean noodles.
Oh, that doesn't sound bad.
No, that sounds delicious to me.
It sounds like potentially okay for the bird. It's probably really salty.
yeah, maybe
though.
some like. Some
But
black
birds are
bean
scavengers.
paste.
Like seagulls eat everything.
For real.
That's not a seagull. It's an exotic
It's not a
bird.
seagull.
Not a pigeon.
put those toppings on it. But it's incredible.
right,
now,
let me
I'm
tell you.
also going to have to put a little bib on because this is about to get real wild. Ooh, you love your mushy peas.
There you go.
Cheers, everybody, to a new era.
Doesn't look like a new era.
Yeah, it does. What?
I don't know. Not with what he's doing.
We were all
Let's
just
go
dreaming.
eat.
We were all just dreaming.
Cheers.
And then
Mr. Noodle, this is so good.
Just sent this side by side, by the way.
I'm afraid he's gonna gain it all back. Watching him eat this. That being said,
Said the bird will be fine. My parrot ate an entire lampshade and was fine. They're very resilient. LOL.
yeah, okay.
What the hell?
I mean, interesting. I know birds eat rocks on purpose, so
Okay, well,
to
fair
help
enough.
digest the.
Yeah, I'm not a bird expert, so take your word for it.
So here is December 6th. What?
Okay.
Are they supposed
This
to be
is
the same
compelling.
date?
He looks little.
Wait. Are these supposed to be the same date?
Well, he's bigger on the date that's after him being skinnier. That's
This
the
is
most
December
important
9,
Right.
Cameo.
part. Yeah.
Yeah. And then like 4 months later, this video.
4 months later.
Yeah, this is compelling
video.
evidence.
Yeah.
love,
Totally.
That it
Is
was
there a
true.
more recent Cameo even, or is this the
There
latest
is
one?
another one. It's the here. I'll just send a cameo instead. Where he's pushing his double shin down super hard. You can notice he's clearly trying to.
make himself seem bigger than he is?
Yeah,
Mm.
it's that one.
So this is his most recent Cameo.
That has a video. There's a bunch that doesn't have the video attached. He's
Oh.
been doing cameos all along almost.
Excuse me. See on my page. Peasant. Now listen here.
You can tell he's
peasant.
super skinny there.
Your siblings bothered me in the middle of my feeding feasts.
Aw.
So
We
Yeah.
missed him.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Fuck. Yeah. Meanwhile, this video happened at the same time. This McDonald's mukbang.
Jesus.
This man literally told me, "Don't make fun of my weight."
I think it was always part of the shtick.
Well,
Yeah.
people, yeah. I mean, I thought so, but people got angry at me. I was
Right.
Like,
I
"Man."
mean, he always said it was just water weight. Maybe it was.
Maybe it was. Very hydrated.
he's been telling the truth the whole time. What a thumbnail! Holy shit, this
Yeah.
man does it like nobody else.
He's the best.
Insane.
That's a hell of a thumbnail,
That's
my
great.
friend.
Ugh.
He's a performer. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I got it.
So this is from 5 months ago.
Yeah. So this.
Wow.
attention all.
Yeah, there's no way he lost that much weight.
Yeah.
I thought he was posted 7 months ago. This is 5 months. That changes.
Oh, is
that.
this his second channel? My
so
bad.
I guess he's
So
he was
5
posting
months is even.
even more recently on the
Yeah.
second channel.
There's no shot he lost that weight in 5 months. Huh. Wow.
Well, there you go.
Oh, he actually posted all the way up till 8 days ago.
What?
Yeah, on his
No
third
video?
channel.
On his third
Oh,
channel?
he has a third channel, and it's all just the same content.
What's
Yeah.
his third one
It's,
called?
Why do they?
It's called Nikocado Avocado 3.
Oh my.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, you guys.
How much?
Why are there multiple channels
Okay,
if
we
it's
ready?
the same?
We're ready.
content?
Okay,
Like, I
are
could
you
understand if he
ready?
was doing something different.
No, that's one of the things that always confused me about him.
Huh.
I don't know why he does it.
Yeah.
I think he has some weird theory about like some channels doing better and
Yeah.
Google algorithm and all kinds of stuff.
These are all his channel. He has Nikocado 1, 2, and 3. More Nikocado, Nikocado Shorts, and Noodle King.
Okay.
Those are
Wow.
his main channels.
Noodle King, huh?
Yeah.
Undisputed Noodle King. Well, then what about her? Has her weight changed? She could be a good lipness
Oh,
test.
you guys. If he was posting up to 8 days ago, I'm looking. He posted a video called Heart Attack Grill, and I know at that place they weigh you. So I'm sure. Let me grab it.
If you're over 350, you eat for free
Yep.
there.
Well, we can all clearly say that this wasn't 8 days ago, but we can see his weight potentially. Wow, this guy loves him. This guy's a sick fuck. I don't know if you guys know about this place.
Keep going and going and
This is the owner, and he legitimately gets off on killing fat
Yeah.
people.
100%. He's a psychopath.
Like he is like legally killing people.
Whoa.
Weird.
It is truly disturbing. It's a really sick thing. Because like if you're over like 400 pounds, you can eat for free. So there's big people in town that keep going there, and people die. Like actually.
Yeah.
And he counts them. He's proud of it.
I might be wrong. I might be pulling a Joe Rogan, but I think he commemorates people who die.
No,
who's,
I think you're
frequent
right.
Customers or something. That might be a Joe Rogan though. I'm not sure.
I know. I think you're right. I think he. So where do they weigh him?
Yeah, I
Are
think he
you
used to be a nutritionist, and then he said
I'm
he
watching it.
gave up. So he's like, well, if they want to just eat themselves to death, might as well make money off of it.
Holy shit! That's straight. That is like a super villain origin story if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
They won't listen to me. I tell them to eat salads.
One. And she was 444.44.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. 6 4s. Yay!
Oh, interesting. Okay, I found it. At around 5:40, he says, I gained, and then it cuts. And then the guy at the restaurant is like, I'm going to get him up to 400. And he's like, yeah, please.
Under 400. No, he's under
He's
400.
at this point under 400, it seems.
Gotcha.
Well, there you have it.
And if he's banking them, this must be at the end of his banking. So
Right.
the man's not even 400.
I gained, and I promise you, I'll get him up. 400, please. All the way to 400. Yes.
All the way to 400, which means he's probably like 380, 375, 360
Perhaps.
even, potentially.
Compelling evidence?
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I think he was open about that. He lost a bunch of weight at some point, 50 pounds, and he was open about that in his videos.
Yeah.
So you think this is post-weight loss?
Post the initial weight loss he did back like a couple years ago. I'm trying to find that clip.
Oh, okay, let's just watch. Does it go anywhere, or is it just him eating noodles?
Just more of this crap.
There's also,
As
I'm
a
highlighting it. This clip was really interesting. Number 2.
As a former fatty, if I ate like this, I would gain weight so fast. Like my body is desperate to gain weight immediately from anything. If I eat too much in like a couple days, like I gain weight. But I don't know. You talking about in the doc, Olive?
Yes, number 2 is an interesting clip.
Nick spoke about this exact scenario years ago. Interesting. Very interesting.
Well, you know, my goal, actually, people laugh about it, but it is my goal. Watch, it's going to happen. I'm going to do these mukbangs for another year or two, and then see where I'm at, and then I'm going to lose weight, and then show everyone how to lose weight doing my thing, and I don't even know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something with weight loss.
Can you see yourself doing, like, lifestyle content? That would be the most ridiculous shift in YouTube history. To watch, you know, $100 worth of KFC to how to lose weight safely.
He didn't really do that, though, because he's back eating noodles.
I guess we'll see.
True.
Black bean noodles.
True. Good protein. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, like who knows? Maybe that was. I mean, I don't know the serving on it, but like he could still be losing weight and have black bean noodles.
Yeah.
I mean, listen. If you're on a weight loss journey, if you're trying to teach people how to maintain a healthy weight, you can't eat like that. You cannot.
I guess yeah. If his
Unless you're purging,
goal is to
which
be
is terrible. You straight up cannot eat like that unless you're purging or like taking like diarrhea medicine or whatever. It's not healthy to eat like that. There's no debating it. Nikocado reveals his 250-pound loss. Here's the before and after. Yeah, I mean we know. Shit, there's even Okay. New Nikocado TikTok doing the apple dance.
Girl, we gotta show him up.
Oh shit. He's tiny.
2 steps ahead. I am always 2 steps ahead. This has been the greatest social experiment for my entire life. It's gripping to observe all these.
Well, so even if he's exaggerating the results and the timeline stuff, he still did disappear and lose.
Yeah, no, it's amazing.
A shitload of weight. So I mean, I'm kind of splitting hairs here, just trying to figure out if he's telling the truth overall. But
We're sick of him being 2 steps ahead, Frank.
Yeah,
we're trying to get ahead of him.
Yep.
Trying to catch up.
Unless it's AI.
No, girl.
It could be.
Nothing's real. He's still out there.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
he's
don't.
dead. Maybe he died of a heart attack.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think it's
I don't like
AI
that idea.
because I don't think it's AI because it seems like obviously he did the thing, but just technically it would be possible. Just
Do you think
throwing it out there.
Nikocado is technically?
He could hire
literate?
someone. He could hire someone, but yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that's the case.
But at any rate, obviously, huge achievement, and I'm very happy for him. And it's great. I love to see people lose weight if they want to. Good for you, buddy.
Weightlessness.
Oh, dear Lord.
Well, disoriented beings roam the internet.
You know how to do that.
search of
Could do that.
stories.
Oh, is that the?
That's the apple
Thirsty
dance.
for distraction from time unspent.
Oh, you learned this one?
Spoiling their minds.
Yeah.
yet stimulating
Would
them
you
at
like
the
that
same
back?
time. It's
Want to dance
brilliant.
with him?
And it's
No.
dangerous. I feel
Yeah. So I don't know. That being said, with all the well wishes in the world, this whole thing makes me very uncomfortable. Just the monologue and the way he's moving. Thank you. Someone on Twitter predicted this exact thing. I saw this on Twitter. What did this person say? Well. Yep, this is what I saw. I'm calling
Why
it now.
Twitter is
He is
insane.
nearing the end of his social experiment. This was all just an internet act, and he's actually a health expert. He knew exactly what was the breaking point, and he knows exactly how to drop weight fast. It's all going to be one big documentary. That would be a social experiment.
Well, maybe that's coming.
But so far, he's just back eating noodles. I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, that's pretty good. He definitely got kind of close to calling it. In a convo with NBC News, Perry said by email that it took about 2 years to lose the weight. Going from 411 pounds at his heaviest to 158 pounds today, I have strategically posted pre-recorded videos for 2 years on both YouTube and TikTok. I edited the videos so they would appear recent, allowing me to focus on healing my body behind the scenes. I shaved my head so that people wouldn't recognize me in public. A handful of fellow YouTubers also helped to keep my secret. Opening the video with the giant panda mask on his head, he called his quiet transformation the greatest social experiment of my life. Nick began the video wearing a panda head, which many people think is to mock Stephanie Sue's husband. Ooh. Well, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's certainly a spectacle. I understand why it went viral. And good for him. I look forward to seeing what's coming down the pipeline.
Me too, girl. I'll be watching closely.
Yeah, I'm hooked.
And Nick, give us an email back, maybe. I would love that. Obviously, dream come true.
He's going to big time us. He's too big for us right now.
No, it's us. It's Hildy and Ashley. You remember?
Hildy and Ashley.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, he's welcome anytime.
Totally.